Okay, welcome, Miss Joseph.
Hi.
How are you today?
Not too bad.
I'm
How
glad
about
that
yourself?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm glad to see you again. So let's get started. I just want to make sure you're comfortable. Okay. Just want to remind you that whatever we discuss is between you and me is confidential, with the exception if you want to hurt yourself or someone else, and you have to report that. Okay. So how things been going with you recently?
Everything's good. I'm working now.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
a job. I work at the gas station. I'm a cashier.
How's that working for you?
You know, I take what I get right now. I need the money.
Seems it's helpful for you in your life. Anything going on that you want to discuss for this week?
To tell you the truth, the medication they're giving me, the Suboxone,
Right.
it's helping me, but you know, sometimes I really want to feel like I should go and do it again because
Go and do what again?
you know, a little bit of drugs, just a little hit here and there, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I should do because sometimes I know it's not good for me, but it's like hard, you know.
Yeah.
The medication, it helps, but my cravings are
Well,
to use the drugs is so bad.
let me ask you a question then. So how are you feeling about your recovery in general?
I feel good because I've been clean.
Okay.
I haven't used the drugs because they give me the Suboxone.
Okay.
And that helps, but my mind sometimes it tells me that I should go and use, but I know it's not good for me. But
All right.
sometimes my brain is like, you could, you should try a little bit may not hurt you.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you're appreciative of Suboxone. It is helping, but you're still experiencing some level of cravings.
Yes.
Okay, so let's break it down, because sometimes when we put things in smaller boxes, it's easier to deal with, right? So let's see, how confident, on a scale of 1 to 10, with the current regimen, with your medication, and with your level of anxiety regarding your cravings, how confident right now, today, that you will stay in recovery?
I say I'm on a 9.
At a 9. Okay, I should have set the scale with 10 being the most confident.
9.
You're at a 9. Well, that's really good. I'm glad to hear. So there are still some areas in there where we can kind of tighten it up. and
Yeah, I
shore it
mean,
up
I'm not
together.
perfect. You
Of
know, I'm a
course.
human being. I still have feelings.
Absolutely.
I was using drugs for a long time.
Very long.
It's
yes.
difficult. I'm trying.
Right.
I don't, it's very expensive to go back on that heroin. So, 9 is good for me.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is you've already come to a place where you see things where the heroin and how much it costs and how it's affecting your life
Right, yes.
isn't so great for you in the long run. So we've already established that there's quite a few reasons for you to stay off of it. But still there's some challenges.
Yes, because
Okay.
I can't afford the heroin. The
Okay.
Suboxone they give me is free.
I
I
see.
don't pay for it.
I see. Okay,
Mhm.
so then tell me then, what do you think is your biggest challenge?
I will be honest with you.
Absolutely, please do.
I like the way the heroin made me feel,
Right.
but I can't afford to keep taking it.
Okay.
And I know that if I do, I will die. I know this.
Okay.
But I like doing drugs. I enjoyed it.
I understand.
That's the
understandable. And I appreciate the truth. I understand that. So when you say that you like doing the drugs and you enjoyed it, but you do know that it has detrimental factors, right? Maybe to your health, to your life.
Yeah, because
To
I
your
did a lot of
livelihood.
bad things to get it. So,
I can understand
I have a son, and
that. Okay.
that sometimes make me feel embarrassed.
That having a son.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is some of the things that keep you in recovery right now are your son,
Yes.
the financial cost to your
Mhm.
life,
Right.
right? And also just your general well-being because you did something you didn't really like doing when you were
Some
on it.
bad things for drugs, and Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to.
You don't want to go back there. Okay. But today you're feeling like you're at a 9 to give to your recovery on a scale of
Yes.
1 to 10.
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, you have some really great points. You're at a great spot, but I do see some areas that we can continue to work on. And maybe if we implement some goals, some small goals during the week.
Okay.
So what would you tell me as far as your support system is? Is there anyone in your life that can support you through this?
Oh. I don't hang with the same people I used to.
Okay.
They were my people, my peeps. But they're using drugs, so I don't really have a lot of friends.
Okay.
My baby daddy, me and him back and forth. So we don't see eye to eye. And so
Is he
my
involved?
mama, they are alright. It's me and Jesus. That's what I really have. That's the truth. It's me and God, and I'm a Christian. I know I use drugs, but I'm a Christian.
Of course. And you said your relationship with your mother, your mom, is that a good relationship?
She alright.
Is she support? Is she someone you can turn to?
No.
No, she's okay.
They don't understand.
Okay. So what I am happy about is that you've identified the people in your life that are what we call triggers. Yes?
Yes.
And so you don't want to return to the people that
those people are doing bad things. I
Okay.
don't want to get it back into that.
So I really do see that we're starting at a good point, Ms.
Okay.
Joseph.
You think so?
I know so. You're starting at a great point. But again, there are some areas that I think if we implement some small goals that will help you. Now, in identifying support, that's going to be really important. If not the people currently in your life, are you open to perhaps like a 12-step program like NA? That's Narcotics
That's
Anonymous.
not going to work for me. I don't do any. I
Have-
did that before. Those
you-
people in there, they're crazy, man.
Okay, so you don't like, is it?
No, I don't want too much people in my business.
So it's anonymous, and you can literally stay anonymous when you're in those programs, in that program particularly. You don't have to give your real name. You don't have to say anything.
Is that so?
I know so.
Okay.
So it's something to consider because people in NA and Narcotics Anonymous are also drug addicts. And they've also experienced some of the things that you've experienced or experiencing. So it's always good to have a support whenever we're in a place in life where we need some help to get to the next step. You're doing great, but I would highly encourage let's get a support system in there with you. Would you be open
Okay.
to at least maybe, let's say for this next week, attending one meeting anonymously and seeing how that goes?
I might be able to do that.
Yeah?
I could try. I can't, don't hold me to it, but I
Okay.
could try.
So then
Yeah.
let's do this. If that's too much, let's do this. Let's identify, if you can, some homework for you.
Mm-hmm.
And the next week, identify 2 community support systems, and I'm going to give you the name of a few
Mm-hmm.
that you might want to consider, and we can discuss it next week.
Okay.
So one would be Narcotics Anonymous.
Mhm.
Another one is called Smart Recovery, which you can try Smart Recovery, and they deal with science-based recovery, which is something else to try.
That might be better for
You might
me.
be open to that?
Yes.
Okay. So I think having a support system outside of friends and family is really important. So what do you think? If I give you those 2 names, and I'll give those to you before you leave, and you take a look and see what might work for you.
I could do
What do
it.
you think?
I could try.
So we're going to establish some goals. So as far as your cravings is concerned, how often do you say you're getting cravings?
Oh man, I get them at night.
At night. That's a
Yeah.
really important time. Coping skills can be any number of things, but what we want to do is find the thing that works for you. Are you open to trying some breathing exercises?
Okay, like what?
Box breathing. Cravings only last a little while. They're not going to last forever. So
Okay.
yes. So they're not going to last forever.
Mhm.
Okay? If we can get you through that with some box breathing to deal with that anxiety, do you think you would be open to that? Trying
If
something
breathing
like
would
that?
help, why not? I could try it.
What about journaling? Are you open to journaling, for instance, during a craving? to actually writing about it. Because sometimes when we put pen to paper, that actually helps us get out whatever is behind those thoughts of the cravings.
Write it down, huh?
Writing it down.
I could do that.
Okay, now what about one more? Because I like you to have at least 3 options to dealing with your cravings.
That's something I could do.
One more suggestion. How about something like listening to your favorite music? Or some what we call ambient music, which is based on to help you relax, just based on the music alone.
What do you mean? Oh, so ambient means to relax
It
myself?
can help you relax, yes.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I could do.
Okay, so I have 3 things identified that you'll be willing to do to help with the cravings in the moment. They're box breathing, journaling, and listening to ambient music.
That sounds okay to me.
And you would be willing to try that at least 3 times this week?
3 times. I could do that.
Do too much.
Maybe twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah.
I think that sounds really good. Twice a week. So then we have a plan, Ms. Joseph, yes?
Okay.
So we're going to identify 2 places where you can go to assist you with community support. We're going to at least look at them this week. We're not going to go there.
Okay.
We're just going to look into them. So when you come back next week, I want you to let me know which one you think will work best for you.
Okay.
NA or Smart Recovery. But this week, what we've identified is you're going to try the box breathing, journaling, and listening to ambient music at least twice within the 7 days.
Yes, I could do that.
Is that doable?
Yes.
Okay. That you know that I'm walking with you on this journey, Ms. Joseph.
What do you mean by that?
I'm walking with you because I also want to see your success and your well-being.
That's good
You're
to
not
hear.
alone
That's nice.
in
That's
this
nice.
journey.
That's nice to hear.
Okay?
That make me feel good.
Right, because recovery is possible.
It is.
It is possible.
I believe that. I mean, I've been sober for a little while now.
Right.
But,
And I want to remind you, Ms. Joseph, that there is changing the way that you're thinking, which is you've already implemented it, whether you know it or not, does change your behavior over the long run.
I like
Okay.
how you put that.
Is there any questions that you have?
So this is, how often we gonna do this right
We
here?
can meet once a week, Ms. Joseph.
Once a week? Okay.
Is that
But could you help me with some other things
Abs-
I was thinking about? Not now, but you seem like a nice person, so I wanna know if you can help me with some other stuff I might be going through
like what?
later on.
Like what was that?
Like
what was
maybe
that?
helping me find another job?
Well, absolutely. You know, as a social worker, we have a lot of different resources at our disposal.